What's going on, everybody? Joe Munoz, OneStepPrep.com. Hope you all are doing well. Okay, we're back here in the studio, live in the 305, Miami-Dade County, man. Here we are, Monday. We're opening, okay? We're already open, man, but Monday we're opening. It's time to get back to work, boy. Everybody get back to work. I want to see airplanes flying. We got a window out here, and the only carriers I'm seeing flying are the freight carriers. Very few passenger operations. Aren't you guys tired of this? Come on, man. Our industry's getting hammered. It's time for us to get back to work. Let's roll. All right, check it out. Climb via and descend via. Climb via, descend via. And what about when they say climb via except maintain or descend via except maintain? Okay, let's talk a little bit about that, what it is exactly that means, how you're going to comply, how you can easily have this, you can get confused with this clearance. The other thing, too, is ASAP reports, okay? Left and right, I've seen a ton of ASAP reports where people are being cleared to descend or climb via, and they're actually missing the altitude constraint. Hey, by the way, the ASAP program was created back in what I believe to be 1986. It was between the FAA and United Airlines for altitude violations, and of course, right now, what do we see primarily in terms of the ASAPs? It's still altitude violations. In fact, a little over 76% are still altitude violations. So with that being said, we got Mr. Chicken on the camera. Okay, rubber chicken in the house. Throw him over here, man. Let me see that chicken real quick. Do you guys like the rubber chicken, or is this too much? Is this too much? Okay. If you come train at the One Step Prep, expect a rubber chicken on the V1 cut for the bird strike. Okay. All right. Hey, climb via clearance. Let's talk about the climb via clearance. You check in on departure. They tell you trainer 1, contact departure. You call them up and you say, trainer 1, 1,500 climbing via the, and you give them the SID name. Okay. I typically train in Kennedy, Vegas, Seattle, right? So let's just say climbing via the Boach 8 in Vegas. Trainer 1, climbing via the Boach 8 in Vegas. Now you're going to check in with altitude, 1,500. They can verify radar contact. Then you're going to check in and you're going to give them your SID name. You do not need to say climbing via the Boach 8 to whatever that altitude is, I think it's flight level 190, right? You don't have to specify the top altitude. Same is true on a star. You also do not need to specify the bottom altitude, okay? So you're just going to check in with an altitude, climbing via and the SID name. Now, they're going to come back and say, trainer 1, radar contact, continue climb via SID, continue climb via the Boach 8, climb via the Boach 8, except maintain. Here's a clearance right here that I want to talk to you about. What does it mean when they say climb via except maintain? That means climb and comply with all constraints on the way up, except change the top altitude to the new altitude. So if your SID has a top altitude of, say, 19,000 feet and some constraints in between, and they want you to go up and hit these constraints and then level at 19 on the top, and they simply say climb via except maintain, they're saying climb via, hit the constraints, except lower this altitude to a new altitude, whatever that may happen to be. Typically, people confuse this for a climb and maintain clearance. Climb and maintain is different than climb via except maintain. If you hear the word via, you must comply with vertical constraints. Via equals vertical constraints. By the way, it also equals speed constraints if there happen to be speed constraints on the SID or the star. Specifically, how are you going to do that? If you're in a 7.3 drivers, I'm going to touch on the 320. I'm not going to leave my brothers behind on the A320 and my sisters, but for the 7.3 guys, VNAV is your friend. So when you hear via, you push VNAV. Via equals VNAV. Climb via SID, VNAV. Climb via except maintain, VNAV. Anytime you hear the word via, VNAV, okay? For our brothers and sisters in the A320, it's a managed climb, okay? Managed climb equals VNAV, by the way. Those of you that are in transition, whether from 320 to 7.3 or 7.3 to 320, vice versa, via, or managed, I should say, rather, managed equals VNAV, VNAV equals managed climb. Okay, so when they say climb via the SID, you're going to manage the climb. When they say climb via except maintain, you're going to manage. Same is true on the descent. Descend via, we manage the descent, or we push VNAV in the descent. Descend via except maintain, we also will push managed in the 320, or we'll do VNAV and also maybe just bring that bottom altitude up if it happens to be a descend via except maintain. Look, a lot of different things with this. I got my playbook over here. I don't know if you guys got this playbook. Okay, this is Type Rating Playbook to Success. OneStepPrep.com/playbook is where you can find it. OneStepPrep.com/playbook. This is a 60-page, easy read book. It tells you everything you want to know about how to pass a type rating. By the way, I got this whole thing on video. I got some shine. Oh, some shine going on. There we go. Okay, OneStepPrep.com/playbook. And this is a 60-page easy read. You'll get the ebook, the audio program you download, keep the whole thing forever. I'll read it to you while you're in your quarantine, okay? Or maybe you're jogging or you're cutting the grass or whatever you're doing. There's also videos that accompany this, okay? So let me go through this real quick. I just want to share a lesson with you out of this. So I talk a little bit about this in here in terms of what to expect in training, right? So I got some of the contents, right? What to expect in training. Number one rule of any training program, how to prepare for a training program, whether you're at an airline 121 or 142 training program, what to expect in fixed base, what to expect in full motion training, what to expect your oral to be like, what the typical check ride profile is. I have the typical check ride profile here. Everything from gate to gate, right? Pushback, engine start, abnormal start, normal taxi, takeoff, air work, steep turn stall, unusual attitude, what approaches typically are used at what runways, what airports, the whole thing is here. Levels of competence ladder, talk about that. Buying time early on, learning plateaus, how to get through those. A lot of stuff, man. So anyway, all right, let's go through one of these lessons here real quick. What's a good one? Let's see. What if my instructor is not instructing? Ooh, come on, man. Keep it real. What if your instructor is not instructing? That's a real deal. I know those of you watching, you know, if you've been in this training game for any length of time, you know that sometimes you got some educators that have turned examiners on you. Okay, that's the pet peeve of ours here at One Step Prep. You come train here, if the educator is there to educate and not examine, there is no checking involved. Okay, I despise that. Let's see, what's a good one? TCAS events, how to deal with the TCAS events. What else we got? Let me just give you one out of here. Okay, A training roadblock. There's 10 top training roadblocks. Here's one of the training roadblocks. Failure to push back in 20 minutes or less. And then I talk to you about why. You know, very common problem, failure to push in 20 minutes. Typically, those of you that are coming from non-121 environment, corporate, you were flying a beach jet, Gulfstream, whatever. You just pull up to the FBO. You don't have to push back. No gate agent. None of that stuff. This becomes an issue for you. How do you get over that? I talk all about it in this book. Okay, enough about the playbook. OneStepPrep.com/playbook. Let me know if you have any questions on it, and we'll get everything to you right away. What else we got going on? Climb via, descend via. Hopefully that makes sense. Remember, via is VNAV. VNAV equals managed. The other thing, too, with the Airbus, I got my calendar here in front of me, is on the 29th, 6 p.m. Listen to what I'm telling you here. On May 29th, that's this month, at 6 p.m., we're going to be right here. Myself, JD himself, will be live in the studio here, and I'm going to talk to you all things laws. Okay, what is a flight control law? What is even a law, man? What is a law? If I ask you what is a flight control law, how do you answer that? Okay, so apart from that, what are the different laws? How do I transition through the laws? What are the protections in the laws? Alpha prod, alpha floor, alpha max, right? What is the difference between all these? What do the flight control computers give me? What is the side stick relationship into the different laws, whether G-load demand, roll rate, direct, all of these different things. Okay, I'm going to be talking to you. $49 is the price. $49. We're giving stuff away this month. May 50 coupon code if you want all of the content. All of the content. The cameraman looks at me like I'm crazy. Because this is crazy, dude. This is just stupid. We're giving stuff away here. Okay? We're not price gougers, folks. I just went to a gas station. They want to where's my mask? Is my mask on the desk? Okay. You want me to tell you what I paid for this mask right here? People are price gouging left and right, man. Food is up 6%. I think it's in my bag, maybe. I put it in my super secret bag. Maybe in the front pocket. It's in a pocket. Okay. These masks, man. Everybody's running around with a mask on. They're charging $10 for a mask. 6%. Food's up 6%. Okay? Jet fuel's down. That's for sure. Fuel is down. Okay? You can fill up your car quite cheap. You can fill up a DC-10, man. Here's a diesel 10 over here. You can probably fill this thing up pretty cheaply as well. Mask nowhere to be found? That's all right. $10, man. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay? They won't let me in the building without it. $10. Come on, man. Is that a price gouge or what? Food's up 6%. I'm over here. We're giving stuff away. We're giving away everything. Half off. May 50 is the code. MAY50. That's the gold package. Typically it's $99. Now it's $49. Platinum deal's $199. Now it's at $100. I don't know why we're doing this, man. Why are we doing this? Elite, I can tell you why we're doing it. Elite, typically it's $500. Now it's $250. So anything you want, half price right now. For one reason, we understand our industry, of all industries, is getting hammered, man. We are getting. I'm just saddened, really. I'm saddened. Like I look at the gates out here, and there's airplanes either one just sitting on the ramp or just sitting at the gate. Typically they're in and out pushing, and there's like no movement, man. This is just sad to me. I hope you all are weathering this well. I hope your families are doing well with this. I want us to get back to work, sooner rather than later. And we understand that people are not out flying. Wages are being cut. There's a lot of people that are out of work. It's a serious thing that's going on, and that's why we're cutting all the prices in half right now to try to help us out. The webinar deal that I told you, onestepprep.com/laws. Just so you know, when you enroll in that, you get the gold package for free. Okay, let me say that again. The gold package, if you're wondering, that's every Airbus video we've put out. Energy management, system review, lights and switches, probable question, preferred responses, flows, how to fly approaches, non-precision, precision approaches, briefing, V1 cut, which we just added about 15 videos to the briefing series, how to do a landing with no flap, no slat, green plus yellow system failure, engine starts in flight, relights in flight, what's the difference between a manual start, auto start, right, which is manually open the start valve, no FADEC protection, 2 igniters. Come on, man. All this stuff on video that we just added in. You're going to get that whole package for free when you enroll in the webinar. It is May 29th. It's at 6 p.m. I have it here. It's happening. Okay, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, by the way. We're here in Miami, so that's the plan. All right. Hey, please, man, reach out if we can help you. Hit the contact us tab. Reach out to Shally. If there's some way that we can work something out for you, just ask us how. Maybe you say, no, Joe, I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't. We don't like the word can't here. I don't like the word can't. I love the word how. Send us a message and say, hey, how can we work this out? I can't do it like this. Throw that word out. How can we work this out? We'll work with you. We'll get something done, but we want to train you. Most importantly, we want you to stay proficient and sharp as you sit at home in quarantine. Don't be binge watching Tiger King, right? What's this thing called? Tiger King? Netflix? Whatever it is. Okay? Tiger King. Come on, man. Stay sharp with your memory items, limitations, lights and switches. When you go back to training, when you go back to flying, okay, we want to be on the ball. Okay? It's your duty to be on the ball, man. Serious deal that we do out here. Flying jets around. All right, so hope you found some value, some entertainment in the video. All right, we'll be here Monday. We're opening. We're going back to work. Okay, even if we got to wear a mask, doesn't matter. We're going back to work. 1SP family, 1 step prep. Look forward to working with you all. We'll see you all soon.